Everyone at the party makes remarks about my eyes.
Эти глаза.
Линзы должно быть.
They ask if I have altered them in some way. They suggest that I wear strange crystal lenses under my eyelids. I tell them no, that I was born with such extraordinary organs of vision.
Такого не бывает.
When the conversation reaches this point, the guests begin to smile politely. Uncertain as to how much I am mocking them, they nervously twist the slender stems of their glasses. Despite all their beauty, power, and prestige, I think that deep down they all know how ordinary they are. My assistant and I make quite an impression on them. They all want to know you, my angel. Earlier this evening, we showed these dear people our performance. The pendulums swing in perfect unison, like windshield wipers in the rain, to one side, to the other, to one side, to the other. My voice addresses them from the part of the stage hidden in shadows. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to this glossy black box. Inside it stands the most beautiful creation you have ever seen. She descended from the heavens themselves. She is a true seraph. And now she is already in a deep trance. You will see her with your own eyes and be amazed. As if with one voice, the audience gasps quietly. They admire the figure displayed before them. Her eyes are like two blue precious stones in an alabaster setting, and their gaze is directed into infinity. Now, my angel, you must fall. At the last moment, I grab her by the neck and stop her rigid body just inches from the floor. Not a single lock of hair in her hairstyle is disturbed. The performance truly begins a whole set of mesmeric tricks. I place the rigid body between chairs. Then I bend her, stuffing her into an incredibly small box. Then I stick long needles into the assistant's flesh, and she doesn't wince or make a sound.
Николай, Женя, Татьяна, Иван. 15 марта.
She names the correct names, but all the dates are not from the past, but from the future.
2027
Some days and years are quite far from the present, while others are suspiciously close. I apologize for this unfortunate demonstration of precognition. Ladies and gentlemen, now you will witness something that requires no introduction. My assistant is in the deepest possible trance, and every particle of her being is sensitive to my will. Do you see how she is glowing? She is beginning to bloom. She is beginning to burn. She shines so brightly that she almost disappears in the radiance. Do you see the snow-white wings bursting from her shoulders? Isn't she now the quintessence of ethereal immateriality, an angelic beacon before the bestial appearance of man? But I cannot maintain this state for long. The light fades. The audience responds to the spectacle with only indifferent, careless applause. I cannot believe it, but the finale has failed. They did not understand. What Filth. I hope we have not put you to sleep this evening. You do seem rather sleepy. Quite a pleasant feeling, isn't it? A descent into gentle darkness. But soon the atmosphere will liven up. Remember, as soon as you hear the ringing of the bell, it is time to wake up. I join the other revelers. Drinks are being served. The noise in the hall is increasing. They are mesmerized by my sequin-covered somnambulist. She dazzles them, blinds them as sun in the center of a monotonous universe. Everyone is trying to win her gaze. But she only smiles, so empty and graceful. They are mesmerized by my sequin-covered somnambulist. She dazzles them, blinds them as sun in the center of a monotonous universe. Everyone is trying to win her gaze. But she only smiles, so empty and graceful. You are dancing with the host. He cannot take his eyes off you while you direct your indifferent gaze at the ceiling. This ceiling is a bottomless lake or a sky cleared of clouds. You are dancing in eternity, my dear. I am only waiting for everyone to touch your body, so full of animal attraction. While observing, I notice an unexpected spectator looking down at us from above. There he sits, trying to see all the adults. Listen to me carefully. You are really quite tired. Now return to bed. You will fall asleep in a few seconds, and you will have a wonderful dream. Do you understand? And what do you think? His lips part, and he carelessly replies,
"She is vile."
Now I breathe more freely. From this height, she truly seems merely vile. My inconstant somnambulist seems to have been caught in the party's net and forgotten her master. But I am not jealous. They cannot help themselves, can they? I was the one who told them how beautiful you are. They were bored, frozen in their seats. They longed for death, for pain, all that gaudy trash. They wanted to tickle their own nerves. And now, when their cheerful festivity has reached its peak, I think it is time to wake this crowd and strike at their nerves properly. Where the boy pointed, there really is a service staircase. Through these passages, I make my way to a spacious courtyard where the moon picks out the silhouette of the garden. The thick lawn muffles my footsteps as I circle the house's exquisite facade. The tranquil constellations above wink at me knowingly. Even those eyes in the heavens are not deep enough to outstare me, to deceive the deceiver, to cast an illusion upon an illusionist. All I need do is press the little doorbell button so that the bell will ring. Then, they will see. Death is the fulfillment of mortality, and it only intensifies human imperfection. Of course, it takes a great master to open dead eyes. I recruit corpses for the show. They perform everything I command to perfection. Admittedly, it is quite impossible to make them beautiful, but one can prompt the audience so that they see a beauty in the deceased. Time for the bell. Then they will see the grave wounds, eyes sunken in their sockets, drowned in a rotting abyss. They will wake and see that their fine clothes are spattered with putrid slime. Mwahaha! Mwahaha! Ha 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 ha! They will be astonished beyond words.